back extension variations. So traditionally people do the back extension like this. They don't give it much thought. They're working mostly their lower back, but this can be used to work all different parts of the lower mid back and also the glutes. So first let's do the glutes, because that'll help isolate what not to do for back, if that's what you're trying to do to isolate back. So for glutes, I arch my back forward like a rainbow. So I'm not back like this, I'm arched forward, and I use my glutes to pull up. And that means less range of motion. That means I'm only coming like this and squeezing my glutes together. I know it sounds funny, but if you had someone put their hand in between your butt cheeks, and if your goal was to just squeeze your butt cheeks together, just by squeezing your butt cheeks together, it lifts you up and you use your glutes. So don't think about moving your body, think about squeezing your butt cheeks together, and your body will actually lift. Now for the back variations. So we want to do the opposite. So instead of arching forward, we want to arch back. So like this, arch up and look at the ceiling. Arch up and look at the ceiling. Of course we can hold weight and we can drop it for a drop set. Now here's a trick that a classic physique pro taught us, is he'll use it to actually work the lats and to make himself look wider, and also for the mid back by going like this. Up and using and pulling the arms back. Even though you're not using a lot of weight with the arms, what you're doing is you're directing your attention towards other parts of the back, like the lats, the lower lats, and the mid back. And so the act of doing that brings your mental attention to contract those other muscles. And then you can make little variations, bending your spine in different places. So here's another way to work the mid back. Very short range of motion. And now we got the mid back versus this with the lower back. And this is the mid back. There you go. There's 4 or 5 different variations of back extension to work totally different parts of the back and glutes.
And to keep in mind a couple things or points to remember from that. You don't want to go too heavy on this one. You could easily throw your spine off by putting weights behind you. You'll see people put either a barbell behind their back, or they'll grab maybe a 25 or 45 pound dumbbell right here, and they'll start doing this. It's good, but once you start, your back starts to arch, or you're doing anything that's going to throw it off just an inch, that little bit of weight as you come down and then pop up can throw your back out in every direction. So really, just because it's your body weight, don't think it's an easy movement. It takes a lot of skill to really start to get down without injury. When doing it for your back, and how he was saying it, that contraction, you want to remember that when you're doing every exercise for back. When you're doing the, say, not stiff legs, but partials, so you're going to do just the top part of a deadlift for the upper back. You always hear about deadlifts, so good for your upper back. It's the concept he said about squeezing them together, squeezing your shoulder blades together when you're doing it with every movement on back.